Today we're going to look at the power of collaborative teaching from a slightly different perspective. Recent reports state that in the Australian medical profession, there's usually a team of 5 to 8 medical professionals involved in making any high-level diagnosis. But unfortunately, there's still only about an 80% success rate in terms of a fully accurate diagnosis, which isn't great for this poor chap here. That's still better news than if there was only one doctor, where the correct diagnosis rate may be as low as 40%. The same analogy also applies to education. With just one teacher, this percentage could also be as low in terms of that teacher being able to pinpoint where the child is at for every aspect of their learning. Now that may sound bad, but if you consider your own children, it would be very hard to pinpoint all of their next steps and strengths for all of their academic, social development areas. With more than one teacher though, there is a greater chance to make a stronger diagnosis. Now consider this traditional approach with one teacher and one student in a single cell classroom. In terms of seeing the whole child, including their academic, social, leadership development, they only see part of the picture. Depending on the connection that the child and teacher have formed, will also depend how rich that picture is. Is that picture just the skin? Is it just part of who that child is? Has the child formed such an amazing connection with that teacher that they just love learning and the teacher has developed a really rich diagnosis? Or is there a poor connection and the child is regressing or plateauing? Now even the most talented teacher in the world will struggle to form a strong rapport with all of their students, just in the same way that we as adults will relate to some people better than others. Or is the picture like this, where lots of things about the child are known, but it's maybe not 100% right in some aspects? Now look at the same learner in a collaborative setting with 3 teachers. The same teacher has still formed the same picture of the child, but when they discuss the child's learning with one of their co-teaching colleagues, who has an entirely different perspective, a shared perspective is developed. The 2 of them then chat with their third colleague, who again has an entirely different perspective of that learner, and the overall picture or diagnosis of that child is now a much deeper, more accurate overview. This child now has also got 3 teachers they can go to and now has a greater chance of forming a strong connection with at least one of their teachers. If we now introduce the child's parents, who have an entirely different understanding of their child altogether, in their conversations with the teachers, again, some that they will relate to or connect with more than others, then the shared understanding of that child is even more detailed and powerful. The collaborative team approach can offer so many things that a single cell teaching approach can't. Thank you.